The airport we chose to do for the FAA Design Challenge was Kingston Ulster. Kingston Ulster is a small civilian airport located on the side of the Hudson River in New York. As you can see here, we're heading down the Rhinecliff Bridge, right at the end of runway 33. Here are some of the toll booths used to get onto the bridge. And in the back here, you can see some of the city's barns and hangars used to store equipment. Here's a snowplow and a salt barn for when the roads get super icy in the winter. The town can come and salt the roads to make them safer. Now we're heading over to the heliport. This was a recent installation at Kingston Ulster Airport within the past 5 years. As you can see, there's a helipad and a few helicopters. One of the things that we learned is that Kingston Ulster actually does have a heliport. Since it was only built a few years ago, it wasn't on Google Maps or anything, so we had to go to the airport and check out and see for ourselves. Another thing that we learned is some of the lighting offered at Kingston Ulster Airport. As you can see right here, we have PAPI lights, threshold indicator lights, and the rest of the runway lighting. Heading off of runway 33 onto the taxiway, you can see the heliport fence, and a little further down we got some aircrafts. This was probably one of the most fun parts about the project, was making all the different aircraft that live at the airport. One of the innovations that we added to the airport was the Unmanned Aircraft's Operation Base. Our team thinks that drones and UAVs are the future of aviation, and we think that it's a good idea for people to be educated on the use of drones. So on the airport, we added an operations base so that you can take lessons or rent drones and fly them for yourself. Here we have one of the major hangars at the airport. This is where all the training aircraft for the flight school are stored. And next we have a place to store all the maintenance vehicles, tractors, and plows to handle all the snowy conditions at the airport. Moving down the taxiway, you can see in the background the segmented circle and windsock. This is to show the traffic pattern and wind direction of Kingston Ulster. Heading down towards the other end of the runway, you can see some tie-downs in all the major buildings of the airport. We added an air traffic control tower on top of one of the hangars because we believed that it would make the airport more safe. This would be a unique feature at our airport because not many small civilian airports have air traffic control towers. The inside would consist of very basic equipment so that the ground could contact the aircrafts in the sky to let them know the weather conditions on the airport. Coming around the back of the control tower, you can see the maintenance hangar. Coming out of the maintenance hangar, you can see all the parking spots in the FBO office. This is also where a lot of the CFIs hang out. Right over the fence here, you can see the refueling station. We believed it was a good idea to offer Jet A fuel as well as 100 low lead. This challenge taught us about teamwork more than anything. We all had our special abilities, but when we all came together, we could really get a lot of stuff done. And we believe that this challenge was a great introduction to working with people you've never met before, just like they do in the real world. Coming around to the south end of one of the hangars here, we thought it would be a good idea to add a map just to show the layout and the detail that goes into this airport. Here you can see an overhead view of the airport and all the lighting that goes into it. And here's another good look at the Rhinecliff Bridge and the forest. We made sure to add extra environmental detail so that you could get a good idea of where this airport's located and the nature around it. We thought that this project was a ton of fun and a great learning experience. We'd love to do it again.